Remember,
my channel, you know, the government organization that's supposed to help out in the event of disasters like Hurricane Katrina and Hurricane Harvey. Well, that is the group that's supposed to get out in the event of disaster. Well, you won't believe the recent statement. Defense style planning and leaving it up to the state. In a speech Wednesday at the George Washington University Center for Cyber and Homeland Security that, quote, FEMA is not a first responder. We are going to be very blunt with the American public about what FEMA can and can't do, about what the federal government can and can't do, and I hope state and local governments take this forward as well. It further divulges their plan for the next 4 years, and he goes on to state FEMA will continue to fund the recovery for small disasters, but increasingly we will be looking for state and local governments to manage those programs. He went on to elaborate that FEMA wants to help states reach a point where they can successfully take on some of this work on their own. It wants to foster a culture of preparedness and spread the message as part of the national campaign. In other words, to foster a culture of preparedness means you prepare for yourself. Going down a little bit further, the report says that the plan is to model FEMA after DHS fusion centers. So as you can see on that little diagram, and in conclusion, the bottom of the article states, we're finding ourselves going back to the future, he said. We need to get back to some of our roots and look at that civil defense planning that FEMA historically did, that we as a nation did, quite frankly, back during the Cold War to prepare, ironically enough, for threats of today and tomorrow. Not my words there, but those are the words, again, of Daniel Koneski, and I might be butchering that, the FEMA's deputy administrator, a deputy administrator. That's chilling. First of all, here's an organization who talks about being there for the American people, and that's the opposite of what they're talking about doing. So let's think about this for a few seconds. They're telling the American people, prepare for yourself, have a culture of preparedness. This is my Patriots.
you're going to not G word, but you already know what it's supposed to mean. Department, your military, all of them not coming to help you. So you got to get prepared for yourself, for you and your family. Also, an underground bunker. I could, but would I? I don't know what kind of person you are, but man, but I've been had a choose account when I first. I advise you to get a trained professional to help you. But it's um, you, I know the basics of survival skill, and I know the like I was saying. Honestly, I just want to give some message. But if you're interested in the games, so I'm gonna give you I get invited to PAX. On the whole thing for you.
countries began to question the wisdom of accepting increasingly worthless paper currency for their oil supplies. Today, several countries have attempted to move away, or already have moved away, from the petrodollar system. Examples include Iran, Syria, Venezuela, and North Korea, or the axis of evil, if you prefer. What is happening in our world today makes a whole lot of sense if you simply read between the lines and ignore the official reasons that are given in the mainstream media. Additionally, other nations are choosing to use their own currencies for oil like China, Russia, and India, among others.
Alright, I hope you hear that message. I'm told I'm not gonna play the whole thing. Same thing I'm saying last time. It's already failed because China rioting and looting. You're a lie. This is the truth. So get ready. It's coming. That little small percentage. It's already begun. It's time to out. It's time to get your location. So what I did, take some roots. So our practice for shit is defend all the time. So what do you call the economy spawning shit's defense scenario? You need survival. Paracord. I got. You're gonna need a saw. You're gonna need things you don't know. Get prepared soon and fast. Cause what time you prepare it, it's gonna. I don't need help for the government. I got this. My bug out. Nobody's ready for people to get their house burned down, their business knocked in, the real estate market, and for you, I'll show you your bug out location. How you show me? Why? I don't show it on camera. I don't show you none of this stuff. Survival skills. So you got to have survival knowledge. It's more than 100. That finish this, then hop off it. So I'll show you real quick. If I hop off it. Alright, you see that thing right here I'm pointing to? But yeah, like I said, catch me on Patreon, catch me on Twitch, and catch me on Instagram or Twitter. So think